welcome back everyone. Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you to all my new subscribers. My name is Debbie, nice to meet you. I'm so thankful and grateful for all your comments and shares and likes and everything. I'm just so grateful. And based off my last video, I had a few inquiries about drama therapy and what it is, and so this video will be about that. What is drama therapy? And I'm just getting so used to looking at the camera. I'm so tempted to look at how I look because I want to know what expressions I'm making, but you will just get me then, because I'm not rehearsing this. I'm literally looking right into the lens and I can't see what I'm doing with my face, so I just have to trust what's going to happen and just let it flow. So thank you for tuning in. I love you all. So yes, what is drama therapy? I know in my last video, I said it's drama therapy, not drum therapy. I've had that before. So drama therapy, so it's the arts. So drama therapy, it's one of the arts therapy. So we have drama therapy, we have music therapy, we have dance movement therapy, and we have drama therapy. So you're probably wondering what that is. I know if there's any teachers watching, I'm sure you've met a drama therapist before at school, whether it's a primary school, secondary school, college, and you've probably been wondering, like, what is that therapist doing with my student? Like, what is she doing in there? Because it is a confidential space, so you really won't get much of what is going on except the child or young person gives that permission for us to share. And it's a fun and creative space, and I hear comments like, it looks fun, but what are you doing in there? Like, what are you guys up to? So today I will provide all that information about what we do. So yes, drama therapy, it's a form of psychological treatment. It's a form of psychological treatment, and we basically use the medium of drama to get to know our clients. It's there to effect psychological, emotional, and social change for that individual or for a group of people. So it is a form of psychology. You have the talking therapies like psychotherapy. A lot of our foundation, is in psychotherapy. So we do psychoanalyze, we do observe, but we use the drama as that medium and intervention to get to know the client, because it's through that medium that we see all those unconscious things come up. And for some people, they find it very difficult to verbalize some of their painful, traumatic, or disturbing circumstances, or the things that they've been through in the past. It can be very difficult to articulate that. So through the means of drama, a lot of things come up, and that's the beauty of it. And it's really fun and creative as well. So you're probably wondering, what are these drama techniques that you're talking about? So the drama techniques I'm talking about is stuff like improvisation, role play, puppets, mask, the use of props, story. Story is a really big one. I love story, so story making, storytelling, movement, speech, voice work. The stuff that you would see in a theatre production, you probably see it. You 99.9% see in a drama therapy setup room. And that is the techniques that we use with the client. And so the client does not have to be interested in a career of acting or be good at drama. I've heard that quite a lot, especially when referrals are being made. Oh, this young person loves drama, they love to act, they're really bubbly and outgoing. And it's not really about being good at acting or drama, because that's just the medium. So the person that's referred to us, the client that's referred to us, does not have to love drama or want to go into acting or drama. The client it's got nothing to do with the client's ability to act. It's got nothing to do with that. They don't even have to love drama in the first place. It is a form of therapy. Treatment and healing is taking place, even in the creativity, even in the fun, even in the play. And so have you ever wondered, like, when you watch a movie or when you're watching a theatre production and you're moved to tears, or you watch a movie and you learn something about yourself, you watch a movie and it brings you back to a memory of your own. Have you ever wondered why? It's because when we watch movies or theatre productions, if that character or their role, what they're going through, resonates with something in us, even unconsciously, it's healing. It either provides assurance, it might even provide an answer, it might provide a bigger or different perspective. And that's why I love drama, that's why I love movies. I'm able to empathize with people, and I love drama. I love me some drama. Am I a drama queen? Well, I leave that for you to decide. So that is why drama therapy is here. That is why it exists. That is drama therapy for you. And so you're probably wondering, okay, why would I refer someone to a drama therapist? We work with a range of different clients, all ages actually. People do assume it's for children or for young people, but actually drama therapists work with adults with dementia. We work with women that's gone through postnatal depression, clients that have mental health diagnoses, young people that are struggling with mood, whether it's low mood, depression or anxiety. Drama therapists also work with young people with the autistic condition on a spectrum. So we work with a wide range of people with different needs, and those therapeutic goals are met through the use of drama therapy. It's such a wonderful and beautiful art, and the use of it in a therapy session, it just unravels, it just keeps unraveling, things keep coming up, and it allows the client as well to just relax. You know, your typical traditional psychotherapy session with the client and the therapist just face to face, it can be intimidating, but a typical drama therapy session, you know, I can speak through that right now. You know, it consists of a check-in. I might check in with some mood cards or some story cards just to see how the client is feeling. Then we normally have a warm-up activity just to warm them up for the main activity. And then we go into the main activity, which usually we decide together, because based off their therapeutic goals, based off why they've been referred, those are the sort of activities that I will tailor to meet that client's need. It's not always role play. We may not even do traditional drama, movement, embodiment work. The client might not be ready for that. They may feel shy, they may feel uncomfortable. So you may not always see people like flying about in the room saying, "Romeo, Romeo, where art that Romeo?" Like that's you may not see that in a session, and that's okay, because it depends on what the client needs at that point in time. What are they feeling? What are they going through? What will be helpful? So it's not about just going by the textbook. And then we have a moment when we come out of the play or come out of the action, there's a time of reflection. It's a time for the therapist, myself, and the client or clients, if it's a group, to reflect once they've come out of the once they have come out of the play, to reflect on what came up, what they discovered, what was helpful, what was unhelpful, what was triggering, you know, for example, and then we check out. So that's what a traditional drama therapy session looks like with the client. And so we work in a range of different places. You will see us a lot in schools. So like I said, the teachers on here will probably have heard of a drama therapist, and they're probably looking at the drama therapist with the side eye, like, what's she doing in there with my client? What they're doing, they're just playing. These are some of the things that I hear in the corridor, you know. But we work in schools, we work in mental health. So I personally, I work in a mental health clinic, community setting, but we also have the drama therapist on the ward as well, with inpatients as well, with young people, children, and adults and older adults. You also see drama therapists in prisons as well, in charities and social care settings and sectors in the community. So In drama therapy, we validate both the body and mind. People have faced trauma in their body and in their mind, and you know, the body and mind, they work with one another. So that's the beauty of drama therapy, because there's that opportunity to do embodiment work, to do projection work, and to do role work. We all play different roles in our life, right? Like for instance, myself, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a drama therapist, and you know, I might have left out some, but those are the ones that come to mind. I play different roles, and in those different roles, different aspects of me may come out. But there may be a particular role that I play that stresses me out the most. We might explore that in the session, for example. Or maybe your role as a child, perhaps you've been through something as a child. We have the opportunity to go back to visit that point in your life and begin to explore what that is, what you went through, and how we can bring about that treatment and healing for your inner child, for example. And so, yes, I love stories. You know, we discuss myths, folk tales. You know, for example, I'm quite familiar with parables from the Bible. Jesus used parables with his followers, and why? He used it because he tailored the story to meet what they were going through, their context and their understanding. And so same with story as well with the client. I might bring stories that they can relate to, that they can understand, and perhaps think about different ideas of how they see the world, perhaps offer different solutions and explore that with the client. You know, even in our assessment, we actually get the client to, it's called a 6-piece story, to actually create their story. And in that, we can see what their belief system is. We can see whether they're into their physical body. We can see whether, I know it doesn't come to mind now, but there are different things, you know, who they are socially. All these things that come up through them even creating their own story, a made up story. We see the unconscious come out. You've probably also heard of psychodrama. Psychodrama also falls under drama therapy, but psychodramatists, they focused on the protagonist. The protagonist is the main character of the movie, and so the dramatist might work with the client in their own role. But drama therapy is wider in that we can play and work on different roles in a movie, not just the main character. Different roles that the client faces on a day-to-day basis. The roles that hurt them, the roles that cause them pain. We may look at a movie, we may look at a story. Even if you think now to your favorite movie, if you think to your favorite movie and why you love that movie so much, we can explore that. So those are some of the things. And yes, like I said, I'm going to link the website to our society, BADFA, and that is the British Association for Drama Therapists. So I hope I've shed a bit of light on what drama therapy is. Another good thing about it is the distancing. What's so amazing is that if the client finds it too difficult to talk about their problems, just the fact that they can use the drama and speak about a problem from another person's role, it's an opportunity for them to distance themselves from their own personal problems. And through the drama, through that medium of doing role work, for example, they can begin to feel enlightened, to feel better, to feel more positive, and have a better outlook on what they are going through. So that is drama therapy in short. It's an indirect approach. It's an indirect approach to therapy. and it is amazing. And so perhaps I would just briefly talk about my story into drama therapy. So I studied psychology in my undergrad at Canterbury Christ Church. Shout out to Kent. I love Kent, I love Canterbury. And after uni, I went in to get some clinical experience on a ward. I spent a few years on the ward, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to pursue. I originally wanted to pursue clinical psychology, but I couldn't at that point in time. I had to get some more clinical experience. So while I was there was a particular man that used to come onto the ward, and he used to go and, you know, he used to have these sessions with some of our clients on the ward, and I used to wonder, like, what is he doing in there? You know, what are they up to? So one day I just asked him. I said, oh, what is it that you do with the clients? And he said, I'm a drama therapist. I said, you're a what? He said, I'm a drama therapist. I said, please tell me more. Tell me more. And I just began to glean from him. I went to research what it was. And for so long, because I love drama, I love acting, it's something that I still do in my spare time for leisure. I'm really into TV extra commercial work. So if you need someone that looks just like me for, you know, for your production, please do connect with me, because I would love to be a part of what you are doing. Any projects that you are doing that will help and impact people in a positive and brilliant way. So let me know. And so I've always loved drama, and I knew that the role or the career that I would go into would involve therapy or coaching or helping people with their mindset, with their mental health well-being, their psychological well-being, emotional well-being, and mental health. And so when I saw this course and I researched it, I was like, wow, this course brings in both worlds of what I love, psychology and drama. And I had to apply. And so this man, he literally guided me through the whole process. He pushed me to go to apply for it. He pushed me to read on it. He literally mentored me through my whole application. And I just have to thank him. If he ever watches this video, I just want to say thank you. It's Howard. Thank you, Howard, for pushing me towards my dreams, because I'm now qualified now 3 years later. And I applied, and during that time there was no funding for masters, so I was trying to save more money. I ended up deferring my entry into my masters, and the year that I finally went into it, the funding then became available. Wow, what are the odds? Not luck, purpose. It was meant to happen like that. And so I'm just so grateful that I then had the opportunity for student finance to then fund my master's degree, and then I qualified as a drama therapist. And so if drama therapy interests you, if you are interested in that course, you will need either a drama degree or a psychology degree, and then experience from both or either. So if that is you, connect with me. I'm happy to help you, but apply. You might as well apply. I went to Anglo-Ruskin University. I really loved the course there, but Roehampton's another good place. Derby as well. But like I said, I will link our website in my description box below. So that is drama therapy, the wonderful land of drama therapy. And I will wrap this up here. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new today about drama therapy. If you even want to refer a client, if you are in the field of social care or therapy or psychology and you're looking for a therapist, please do connect with me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. But we have come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.